Theo, what brings you to CES?
Hi, Kevin. I'm really excited. First of all, it's my first time here. Why I'm here is that here I'm a part of the Siemens booth in the Xcelerator section, where we are Siemens Accelerator section, where we are showcasing the demo you have seen before with the robot hand.
Yeah.
But now we have something new, a little bit of sprinkle of more fastness on it.
Now, before we get to that,
Yes.
he also announced them during the keynote. Smart glasses for industrial AI. What are you up to?
As you can see, I'm really excited about this project. I'm wearing right now these Meta Ray-Ban glasses. So what's that? It's about bringing the AI where we need it, on the shop floor, so we can create a real impact there and support our employees, our customers there to execute their tasks faster, better, and feel more empowered, because now with the support, they can feel more confident solving problems there themselves.
Now, you spoke about the robot demo down here. When I was up in the Metaverse Lab, the Industrial Metaverse Lab, which are in Munich in July, you were working on this project
Yes.
already, the Ray-Bans and this. Now, the robot hand down here, you also have a Spark there. Explain to people what Spark is.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that. The Spark is a very tiny mini PC, but very powerful from NVIDIA. It's called DGX Spark, and it has 120 gigabyte RAM from the GPU. It's really, really powerful. And what we are using here is we are using that here live in our booth during the CES to train an agent which can enable the robot to execute the task autonomously based on the data we're collecting during the CES. It's amazing.
Now, we've been chatting many times around humanoid and robotics, physical AI. Physical AI is a huge thing here in the North Hall, West. I was down in the Venetian today. Again, what's your take on physical AI?
I mean, we're still just embarking on this journey. We're still in early stage. You can see that there are a lot of, as you said, a lot of focus there. Also here in the booth, you can see a lot of people speaking about that. But still, we have here still a huge gap between when we deploy back to the real world. So that's why I said we are just embarking on this journey. And I'm really, really excited what will come the next years. And that's what we're working here with my team around.
Well, you know, I spent a lot of time this week looking at all of the humanoid robots that are here. And as you say, they're kind of a particular use case for certain things. But the amount of robots, autonomous cars, autonomous heavy machinery, autonomous caterpillar, all sorts of AGVs, AMRs, robotic arms, they're everywhere.
Exactly. I think that's the future. Autonomous system is the future. However, here, if I have a point here, it's that I can see a lot of research around physical AI, but not so much with real impact. I can see robots dancing, I can see dogs kicking, but in the next year, my hope for 2026 is to see more real-world use cases, where we can bring real-world impact in the factories, in the manufacturing process.
No, the dancing robots, the fighting robots, they're great eye candy. They're brilliant for a show.
I agree on that. Yes.
Get a crowd to your booth. But in the real world now, I was with Robi from Italy this morning. They've got some use cases with SDM. You have Atlas coming from Boston Dynamics, and. So again, we're scratching the surface, but we'll get there. This is your first CES.
Exactly.
What do you think? Your takeaways?
Wow, I'm really amazed here about the vibe here, how the people here speak about innovation. Anyone is open to speak, really be open. It's not in the industry you are meeting that quite often, because people are really hiding stuff. That's what I really like here, the openness here on the people and the exchange. So it can spark new ideas here. For example, speaking with one of our customers here at the booth, we just got a new task. I can keep it for myself. I can tell you more in the next months about that.
Well, you in the Industrial Metaverse Lab, you always have 5 or 6 projects going, and you were telling me you kind of turn over the projects every quarter.
Yes, that's our goal. I mean, we want to make fast innovation, export the art of possible, so what can be there can be done with the new technologies, the latest and the greatest technologies, inspire my colleagues from our customers, and then I hand over to my colleagues from the business units or the pre-development to take the next steps.
But the pace of change that you're driving is impressive.
I have to, because the technology changed so fast. Look what happens around the LLMs, AI, robotics the last weeks, the last months. You have to be fast.
No, I agree. Hey, I'll see you back in Munich.